Hi, everybody. Welcome to Awakening to Your Story TV, the place to learn, get inspired, and be supported with heart centered solutions for your everyday life. I am Alicia Hartzell, and today we are going to talk about what to do when other people's actions cause you to self bully. Now, self bullying is something that happens a lot more regularly than you think. And it actually happens as a response to the outside world most often. And so I really want to talk about this sweet spot and how we can change it. I got a comment yesterday on one of my videos, and the person who commented had been left out of their friendship group. And in that feeling of exclusion, they were feeling like they were a bad person. And as I was writing back to them, it really struck a chord about how often we jump to these really negative conclusions. There's a really good chance this person who was writing me is not actually a bad person. But what happened was that exclusion had them convinced that there was something wrong with them, that they were being excluded because they were somehow not enough, not worthy enough, not good enough. They were off somehow. And then that inner dialogue got into a whirlwind, and it ended up being that they thought that they were somehow bad. And this happens a lot. And I know that I am subject to it. I don't know anybody that's not, subject to those negative voices that play out in our mind, and that kind of bullying, that self-bullying that we end up stepping into. Now, as we go through, I am reading off of notes, and those notes are attached to a blog on awakeningtoyourstory.com, and the link will be in the description of this video. If you want to head over there and get some more insight, please do. Okay, so as we think about this situation where these outside things are determining how we feel about ourselves, it's really important to see that when that happens, what we're doing is we're making the outside experience, the other people, the other circumstances, whatever it may be, that are coming into our life and helping us shift our ideas about who we are. When we do that, we are making those outside people our point of reference. We lose sight of what is really going on within us and what is really true within us. And we focus on them and what they're doing and what they're thinking and what the action we are having with them is making us believe about ourselves. And so when we come to that place of inner bullying, it's a real slippery slope, but I want to tell you that you have the power to shift it. And first, you have to shift your point of view back to your own heart, right? You have to bring your attention back to the center, back to your own being. Because it's really easy to follow that line of thinking. It's really easy to follow that negative path in your mind, but you have power over it. You have the ability to change that point of reference and come back to yourself and shift from self-bullying to self-love. Because here's the truth. People are always going to disappoint you. They're going to come at you with limitation that they're carrying themselves and project that onto you. They're not going to be able to show up in the perfect way in your life. That's just part of this messy humanness that we live through. But you have the power to choose how you want that to interact with your own life and story, right? How you internalize those experiences, negative experiences, challenging experiences, experiences that ruffle those inner feathers within you, right? You have the power to choose not only how you internalize them, but how you start to think about them, right? So you don't have to let how someone else shows up determine what you think about yourself. Super important. And it's also important to watch how other people's actions make you feel and then realize you have a choice. So, as we're doing this shift from self bullying to self love, I want you to really think about your emotion, right? Really take ownership about how you're feeling, about the things that you're feeling in the moment. Doesn't matter what kind of external situations it may be. Let's go through a couple. If someone excludes you, if someone's shaming you, if someone's making you feel small or tearing you down, maybe somebody's judging you, maybe somebody's pointing out all the negative things that they don't like about you, right? Anytime those external situations come in and trigger emotions, or maybe they're not actually pointingly doing it to you, but you walk away from a situation feeling less than, feeling smaller than you know that you are, you're shrinking down, right? Anytime you have those feelings, whether it's, again, whether it's this space of self induced shrinking, or somebody else is doing something that makes you feel like you need to shrink down, no matter how it comes in, if you are looking at your thoughts and you're curious about your emotions, right? Without judgment, you just watch. You become a participant in what's going on. And your point of reference is your own heart and story. And you watch without judgment and you engage with curiosity. Then what you're doing is you're actually taking away the power of those negative thoughts. You go, oh, I feel like they're excluding me because I'm not enough. Like I can't do anything right. Wait a minute. Let me look at that thought. Okay, that makes me feel really small and that makes me feel really, really bad. Okay, take a breath. It's not about them. Let me come back to my own heart and story. And then you get to choose a thought that feels better. Because here's the reality: you go from self bullying to self love, one thought and one feeling at a time. It's really as simple as that. And so if you can choose to see the thoughts and feelings for what they are, and then choose to shift perspective and go, oh, okay, well, how would I want to feel instead? I want to feel included. I want to feel really good. I want to feel happy. I think feeling like I'm being included would help me feel happy. I want to feel happy. Okay, well, where else can I feel happy? And what you do is you start putting yourself in the way of as much joy and as much love and possibility as you can, right? Self-love can be a practice. And I have a video about self-love being a practice that I will link here, and also try to have that video come up after this one's done playing. But if you can focus on your unconditional worthiness, your unconditional likability, lovability, significance, right? If you can focus on those things and those places, if you can activate gratitude for small things, then you crack open that door to self love. You crack open that door to feeling better, right? And one thought will carry on to another. I am grateful that I got to get up this morning. I am grateful that I can go outside and put my feet in the grass. I am grateful that whatever small thing it may be or big thing it may be, start to open the door to thoughts of self love, thoughts that feel good. Remember, it's one thought and one feeling at a time. and it's well within your power, right? Now, let's see. If someone's words or actions trigger negative thoughts and feelings, it's totally within your power to stop them in their tracks, right? So, again, that's slowing everything down, witnessing how you're feeling, witnessing what you're thinking, not letting it carry you down that spiral of self-bullying in your mind, but pausing and taking away that power and activating your own perspective, activating your own truth, and then making room to feel good, right? Now, let's see. One of the things that I love to tell people or to help people along the way to do is, if you can't resurrect those feelings of feeling good, if you can't quite get there, put yourself in the way of external things that help you feel good, right? Turn on music. Music is a instant game changer. I mean, I know it is for me. I know it is for a lot of the people in my life. You turn on a good song and it just kind of shakes all that energy free. It really allows your mind to help you get into the present moment. And it really sets that bullying language, that bullying thought process, it really stops it in its tracks and sets you free from it. And then once you're in that space, you can take a breath and go, oh, yeah, I can feel good. One thought and one feeling at a time. Realizing whatever sparked that initial bullying experience, it will work itself out down the path as you create more room for yourself to feel good, right? So as you go into your day, as you step into your life today, really watch those thoughts. Are they thoughts that are self-bullying, or are they thoughts that are self-loving? And if you notice that you're headed in one direction versus the other, whether it's from external circumstances or self-induced, remember, your path from self-bullying to self-love happens one thought and one feeling at a time. And if you need help, all you have to do is comment in this video and I will write you back. I love writing you back. So tell me what you're thinking, tell me what you're feeling. And if you need help going from one to the other, show me, tell me, and I'll help you get there. Okay, until next time, know that I am holding a place of love for you where self-bullying, well, it's a lot less important and a lot less engaged than all of the self-love and the joy and the enthusiasm that is waiting for you. Okay, I will see you next week.